Welcome to the meditation, Saturday morning. I don't know if y'all can hear me okay. Also, if you want to comment down something you're grateful for, please do that right now. Take your time with that. Welcome, Jerry. Great to see you. Also, comment down if you can see me, Jerry. See and hear me. Welcome, Anthony. Hope you all are doing well. And if you want to take this little warm up by expressing some gratitude, that'd be great. Or anything you're grateful for in this present moment. Currently in New York, it's actually my last day here, so you'll be seeing me back in my old home in Austin from now on every Saturday, but today's my last day here. I love that, Jerry. Thanks for sharing. I'm curious, what time do you get up about? And you said earlier, so like, how early was that? I'm curious. Also, we'll start just a couple of minutes after 11. Give some people time to join in. And oh, I love that. 6 a.m. That's early. I'm trying to work on that actually myself. And yeah, those are such important habits I've learned actually through just experiences. I mean, without your mental and physical health, you can't do anything, at least well. And so, really prioritizing when you sleep and when you wake up is so important. And I myself am not perfect at that at all. I have so much work to do, but I have realized how important that is. Your sleep, your food, I mean, even things like meditation that we're doing right now. When we get these things in check, everything else just naturally falls into place. And I'm not exactly a huge fan of routines per se, but I think certain things need to be routined in, and that includes like sleep and food and all that good stuff. Okay, Arizona. It's actually quite hot here too in New York. really humid. Actually, I've heard Arizona's dry, so you don't feel it as much. Uh, in New York, it's not too bad. I think the temperature with the humidity is so high that you will feel soaked after walking a block. So it's pretty rough. For those of you joining, take your time, but I'd encourage you all to practice some gratitude. So just sharing what you're grateful for in this present moment would be great. And I'm gonna start doing this. I've done this a few times in the past, but doing as you do the meditation, I'm gonna type in what part of the session we're at. So for those of you that either lose connection or for just those of you coming and joining in late, you will know where we're at. So it's a lot more at pace. So just a heads up for that. So be on the lookout if you happen to be, joining late or something happens to the connection. Give it another minute and then we'll finally start. Also want to appreciate you all for coming out today and being a part of this session. I think, giving yourself this time and energy for mental hygiene is so important. As I've learned, I mean, we brush our teeth every day and we shower every day, but at least I hope we do. Why do we do that? And it really comes down to maintaining your physical hygiene. But what do we do for our mental hygiene? Not too much. And that's where meditation comes in. And I'm so grateful that you're here in this present moment, taking that initiative. And eventually, when you start doing it enough and practicing, it just becomes as normal as brushing your teeth. I mean, that's at least how it is for me. And a quick tip for y'all that want to maybe incorporate this into your daily life and make this a habit, at least it's what's worked for me, is doing it before you do something that you have to do or you already do. That helps you build the habit structure. And so what I mean by that is I don't eat my first meal till I meditate. And there are exceptional days where sometimes I, will eat first, but usually on most days, I will only eat till I've done my meditation. And I love food. I have to eat, so that means I have to meditate. So that's a little tip for y'all. Alrighty, so with that, let's start by taking some nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take a couple more of those on your own, at your own gentle pace. Just deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now we're going to resume normal breathing. So as you inhale from the nose, you're going to exhale from the nose, and do this at your own gentle pace. And as you breathe regularly, normally, I would encourage you all to close the eyes, and from there, just sit still with stillness. It might not be comfortable, and that's okay. But it's all about learning to be comfortable being uncomfortable. I want you to face that stillness, that awkwardness, that spaciousness, whatever you feel and experience, thoughts, feelings, anything that is going on. Face it. Have no fear. The more you face it, the less fear is present. So just be still right now. Welcome those of you joining. We are currently just starting off by taking some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. You can start with that real quick. And after that, we are just breathing normally with the eyes closed, sitting still with stillness. And I want you all to be aware of those feelings or things that are going on. I mean, there's a common misconception about meditation, which is that you want to actively block your thoughts or have no thoughts. The first is completely wrong, I would say, where you don't really want to block any thought because anything that you fight will come back at you stronger. Anything that you resist will persist. And so definitely wouldn't encourage blocking. But what you will notice is naturally as you continue to meditate and have this awareness around your thoughts and feelings, you will create more distance. You see, the nature of the mind is it's such to where you can't ever get rid of thoughts. You can't ever get rid of feelings, but they're they're just, if anything, multiplicative, and they add. You can only add thoughts. You can't take away thoughts. That's the way it is. But what you can do is create distance with these thoughts, and that happens through awareness. So it's a very powerful thing, and to get there, you will notice that as you create more distance, there will be lesser thoughts. Just it's not even there. So now that I've kind of given my little spiel about how this works and what we're doing with the breaths, I would encourage you all to get into somewhat of a posture and position, if possible, that's optimal for this practice, and that's going to be having a straight back. That's very important. Face tilted up would be great. Hands open would be optimal as well. If you're sitting down, cross-legged would be great. If you're sitting on a chair, like I am right now, cross-ankled would be great. So right ankle over left ankle. So I'll give you a minute to get into that and situated. And now we're going to do a little scan, body scan. It's going to help us bring the awareness to the body. Starting at the top of the head, we're going to move towards the top of the forehead. The eyes, ears, nose, and then take your time until you reach your toes. Take your own gentle pace, and I would highly encourage you all to give an equal pace of scan. There might be certain parts of the body that have discomfort, that have pain, that have tension, but regardless of the sensations, give an equal scan for the body. And if you happen to finish early, which again, I'd encourage you all to do this as slow as possible, then redirect your focus towards the breath, wherever that is. So take your time here. And now we're going to direct that attention. If you're still doing the body scan, that's okay. Take your time finishing that, but we're just going to very simply take that attention towards breath. Notice the rising and falling breathing sensation that occurs, and just focus on that spot. Just focus there. Now this can be your nose, this can be your chest, this can be your stomach. Regardless of where that spot is, just focus on that spot. And it's going to be important to realize that it's very natural for the mind to get distracted by thoughts, feelings, sounds, emotions, whether it's emotional or just physical. But regardless of those distractions, we're going to very simply let go of that and then redirect the focus back to the breath at a nice and very simple, gentle pace. And be easy on yourself. Be kind to yourself. Just a reminder, it's very natural to get distracted, but the very moment you realize that you've been distracted, just let go of that and redirect the focus back to the breath. You got this. Now you're gonna let go of that focus on that breath and let the mind do whatever it wants to do. If you wanna let the mind think, let it think. If it wants to just be still, let it be still. Let the mind just be. Now we're gonna slowly bring that attention back to the environment around you, back to the breath, the body, the sensation of that, the feeling of your body resting on whatever it's resting on, your hands in your lap. And then at your own pace and time, you can gently open your eyes. And when you do it very slowly, very slowly. Do not think about the next moment. Or don't try. I can't tell you not to think. So just don't try. Just wake up naturally, like you just had a great nap. Awesome job. I'm glad you were here for this session, and I'm grateful that you were present. And we're actually always present. It's just about realizing if we're present or not. We think we're not present, but we always are. That's something we don't have a choice about. But thank you so much for being a part of this. I'm super grateful for you coming out this morning, and I'll be here for the next minute or two. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask and reach out. Also, I'd love to hear how the session was for you. Good, bad, helpful, not helpful. I would love to hear everything because I'm trying to, improve at this. And so it's an open platform for that. Well, with that, thank you all so much for coming out again and make a great day. Take this joyfully and stay conscious. Excellent.